Gastroesophageal reflux disease, or also known as acid reflux.
When you swallow food, it travels to a tube called esophagus. The esophagus leads to the stomach hole in the sheath of a muscle called diaphragm. There's a round muscle at the round bottom of esophagus that works like a bulb. The muscle relaxes when you swallow a food to pass in the stomach. Certain cells in your stomach called proton lamps that release acid to help digest the food. The lining of the stomach protects the acid that looks like made of smooth tiles. This bulb is designed to close tightly after you swallow so nothing comes back to the esophagus. Your diaphragm is also meant to pinch securely around esophagus, closing off the opening of your stomach. It's normal for a small amount of acid to occasionally splash into the esophagus. This is called reflux. It means flowing back. A small amount of reflux doesn't usually cause harm, but if acid splash up into esophagus over and over again for years, the esophagus can be damaged. It's not common for the bulb to become weaker, so it doesn't close tightly. That allows acid and partially digested food to come up to the esophagus. Sometimes the diaphragm weakens around esophagus, allowing the hole to become larger. This hole is called hiatus. It becomes larger, part of the stomach may bulge to it. This is called hiatal hernia. The hernia may cause the esophagus and the bulb to move up. In that case, the diaphragm is no longer reinforcing the bulb. That makes it more likely that acid gets into the esophagus. When acid in food splash up into the food repeatedly, it's called gastroesophageal reflux disease, or Gerd, also known as acid reflux. Gastro for the stomach or gastric system, and esophageal for the esophagus. So here are some of the tips you can prevent acid reflux from attacking. First, quit smoking. Exercise regularly. Sit up straight. Wear loose and comfortable clothing. Avoid heartburn triggers. Chew food slowly. Eat meals throughout the day. Sleep with your head and shoulder propped up. Minimize caffeine and alcohol consumption. Avoid lying down for at least 3 hours after a meal. So, I'm also a Gerd patient. And this lifestyle change somehow helped me to prevent my Gerd attack.